It is my favorite time of the year. Today we are going to be doing a cozy cleanup, a little bit of organizing, and of course decorating for the holidays. If you haven't started yet, no worries at all. I am here to give you some ideas and hopefully some motivation. Stick around and pay attention because today I'm giving away another $100 Amazon gift card. Maybe that can help you out with some gifts or some decorations of your own. I will let you know later how to enter that. So today I'm starting here in the living room to give myself a little bit of the push because I'm very excited about putting up this Christmas tree because it's a new one to us. I am starting with the Christmas tree and then I'm gonna go back and take down all of the fall. So if you're like, this is out of order, yeah, it was out of order, but sometimes I need to do one of the fun things just to see the direction I'm heading so I get the motivation to do the things that I don't necessarily want to do. Like I said, new tree to us. I'm really excited because I had no idea it was remote controlled, but I can do different things with the lights. I'll link it in the description box. Very excited. I love the more minimal look to it, but to make room for the rest of the Christmas decorations, I am taking down all the pumpkins, packing all the fall away. We have a storage unit down in the basement, which is where we keep everything. And I popped on a Christmas movie. Actually, I popped on Lily and Dash from Netflix. I've never seen it before, but I like that. And then I ended up bringing all the Christmas stuff up this night. I took my time this year and decorated kind of over the course of a week, and it was so much easier and felt nicer than trying to do it all at once. This feels a bit excessive. This is what I ordered for our tree last year, and then I lost them when I went to pack up the tree, and then I just now found them. But I feel like this is a good spot for all of the pillows because they don't really fit into a box. I don't have anything to suction them down. So I'm just gonna use what I got. So this is Christmas number 2 living in this house. Last year we really had a lot going on, super pregnant with the baby. So I'm bringing a few new things into it. That night I kind of just spent time looking through what we had to get an idea of what I might need. This year we've got the new living room and the new flooring. So I was really excited to get everything up. I think I've said excited so many times. Getting things out, of course, decorating with the girls as well. So I'm gonna start in the playroom area so I can get the girls doing something while I'm working on some other areas. And I keep a little box of Christmas toys, Christmas books that I like to set out in their areas during this time of year. This living room tree I like to keep pretty minimal. These are the ornaments I got last year, and then I'm adding this ribbon that I picked up on clearance. I think it was $1, and I love the way it looks. I used it throughout the house to literally tie the decorations together. Really just tied those onto the branches. I saw somebody else do that on Instagram and I like the way that it looks. Pretty simple. And then I used some pine cone fillers that I picked up this year to do a little bit of extra in the tree. Probably my favorite and easiest decoration, gives the whole house like an anthropology vibe, are these snowflakes that I made last year out of paper bags. They're so easy to make. You just hot glue them together, and like when you're a kid and you're making little white snowflakes, you just cut whatever you want into them. And I was able to fold them back up and reuse them. To the mantle, I'm layering a few strands of garland here and filling that in with the ribbons. I went back and made some of the dried oranges as well, put those in there, and then added some bell garland that I got on clearance at the end of the year. I didn't go with the swoop this year like I did with the garland last year, but I was really happy with how it turned out. I think it looks really pretty and simple there. Then I just added a few trees and candles on the side to fill out the rest of the mantle. really decorating my office this year, just tidying it up. We had some friends over and I got to do some cricketing with them. One of the ways I've been staying organized in my life is with this really big calendar that I put here in the office. It has been fantastic for me. I like to sync it up with my planner usually every couple days. The 3 girls, we've got so much going on in life right now. It's just that season. Highly recommend a large in-your-face calendar if you have trouble keeping track of everything going on. Moving on to the entryway of our house. When we bought this house, I said I'm putting a pencil tree in this entryway. I want a little Christmas tree there. So we've got a few, I feel like each year I've been adding a tree to the house, and like by the time we've lived here for a while, we're gonna have a tree in every room. That's not my intention, but that's what feels like it's happening. I don't hate it though. So this is I think this was like $25-$30 I grabbed on clearance at the end of the year last year. It's a multicolored tree. I'm gonna put it up in the playroom. And then this is the pencil tree. This is one of our flocked trees that we used at the old house in the living room, and I think it's perfect for this spot. It's like the exact size it needs to be. So this is the fun tree, the family tree, the kid tree. The girls got to decorate this however they wanted. I was just there to help out if they needed it. They loved doing this. And of course, flock trees are a little bit messy, but I find like once you set it up, if you're not touching it all the time, it's fine. Of course, leave me your debate comments, faux or real tree. What do you like to do? Girls did their tree exactly as they wanted. I just put things up high if they wanted them up high for them, and had this little fun ornament that we have plugged in. You actually can blow on it and it turns the tree lights on and off. So we have fun doing that every day. I'm just going to stick these little berries in here just for some fun pops that I got off of our tree outside, just to fill in any of the little spaces left. And then I think this tree looks so fun. I love the pinks and stuff that we've got going on over here. All right, I'm upstairs. I just brought that tree up here and I had an idea. So we have this weird little nook because there's a closet in that entryway area. And I couldn't think of anything to really fill it with last year. I didn't want to spend too much money on that space. Eventually I'd like to buy something cool to go there. But in the meanwhile, I was like, what is really cheap that we could fill in that space with? So what I'm gonna do is take these boxes. This one's actually full of things, and this way this gets it out of my closet. I don't have to store it somewhere, and nobody can go peeking around. So I'm gonna wrap these up, stack and style them on the top of the little nook there. Decorating that nook was actually incredibly difficult. I couldn't reach anything, so everything that I put there, I just had to drop and hope that it landed. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna clean it up. We're gonna cross our fingers and hope that it works out. But just hanging some garland here that I picked up at Michael's. And now moving on to Emmy's room. One of my favorite things is just decorating for the kids for the holidays. So I told Emmy I'd help her out in decorating her room. Once she helped me out in cleaning up her room, a lot of the laundry just needed to be put away, and there's always a mountain of stuffies hanging around. So we're tidying up in here and then we get to go decorate. This is pretty much picked up. We just got large stuffies right here. Few books, baskets. These are the bins where I put the girls' clothes when they outgrow them. And then when like this fills up, I will take it and put it into the storage bin for Britain later. Although today was just a quick cleanup so we can decorate. I'm not going to do that right now. I'll do that later. But normally those aren't full. And that's how I keep a system going of not having to do a full detox like every several months, because I've already picked out what doesn't fit them as they outgrow it. Anyway, now that we're done over here, the room's picked up and we can get decorating. If you haven't started using command hooks to hang up your holiday decor, get on it because it makes everything so much easier. I leave them up here for the season because there are a few different garlands that we switch out throughout the year. across the hall to Charlie's room / the guest room. She's been spending a lot of time wanting to sleep over in her sister's room, so I'm just adding a couple pillows in here and a little tree I got in the dollar section and making up her bed for her. We actually have our first guest coming to use the guest room right after Thanksgiving. One of my old roommates is coming to stay with us, so I have to do a deeper clean of this room next week for that, so I'm just tidying it up today. Over to the loft. I feel like we haven't been in this room or shown this room off in a while. Emmy picked out this Santa's sleigh reindeer garland we're adding to the colorful tree up here. Girls spend a lot of time hanging out in here, so I thought it'd be nice to have a little bit of Christmas up here as well. And you can see a few changes I made. I pulled this white cube organizer out from the closet, and then I moved the shelf that was on this wall just to the opposite wall. I like having some of the things on display for the girls to see and grab. They just tend to play with those things more. And then I've got the baby's toys in there as well to grab, just a basket full that we can dump out for her whenever she's hanging out in here. And then I'm also gonna switch the rug around. Just gonna do a little magic trick and pull this rug off the top here to reveal the other rug I've been hiding. Just wanted to go with the white and brighter for the Christmas season. Every couple weeks I like to move things around in the room, so I'm gonna pull the block C couch out for the baby to start crawling around on. I love that this room is like a fun flex room, and we can switch it around because of the sofa being, what is the sofa? Because the sofa is modular, this room is so flexible and it's so much fun to move around. Speaking of fun, this is a great time to see if you're paying attention and let you know that I am giving away a $100 Amazon gift card to one of you, one of the commenters. Super easy to enter. All you have to do is like my video, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and leave a comment down below. It can really be any comment, but if you want a prompt, tell me your favorite holiday tradition, whatever that may be. And I need you to be paying attention. If you are the winner, I will comment back to your comment and only ask for your email. Please don't fall for any of the scams that are going around telling you to download an app. I will only talk to you on here from my verified account and ask for your email. Here's something else that's fun. I got my first present of the season. We have had a really bad, I guess you could say, month, and I will probably talk about that in another video. Just so much has happened. So when Cozy Earth asked if they could gift us some bedding, I was so grateful. So I wanted to show you guys just putting it on the bed. That was so nice of them. This is bamboo bedding, and it is so soft and so smooth. We've never had anything that's felt like this. This is a whole new feel, and I'm pretty obsessed and feeling pretty luxurious. So I wanted to add a few touches to the bedroom to make it a little wintry. I am someone who needs all the blankets, give me all the blankets. So I'm keeping the current duvet on there and then adding this Cozy Earth duvet on the bottom so I get to sleep and feel that. With the duvet cover on it in the color Driftwood, I like the beiges there to break up the white a little bit. Then I added a quilt on for texture, and of course that throw blanket as well. The sheets are amazing. There's nothing better than sliding into those sheets at night. If you want to look around Cozy Earth, they did give me a code to share with you guys, Carissa30, and that's linked down in the description. Moving on to the kitchen here, since we painted it green this year, it feels like it was made for Christmas. Just adding a few red touches and some garland around. I also found a wreath serving tray that I swapped out the leaf with up on that shelf up there. That's probably my favorite new addition in the kitchen, and my little gingerbread house mug from a hot chocolate. What was crazy is that while I was decorating, we actually had our first snow of the year, so it felt perfect, and I didn't feel like I decorated too soon. That felt like It was meant to be. This table is not usually in here, but I decided to leave it out so we could have a puzzle to work on just throughout the season. I don't think I showed off the rest of the living room, so let's just take a look back through the house at everything now that it's done and decorated for the holiday season, and I'm so happy that we get a little extra time to enjoy it. I hope that you guys got some fun ideas. I really want to add a few more of those snowflakes. This is Britton's first Christmas, so I'm feeling really grateful and thankful for our home and our family this year. Leave me that comment down below if you want to enter into the giveaway. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, happy cleaning.